All right, today we are talking about the law of correspondence. Of course, I'm going through the Nguza Saba challenge, hashtag Nguza Saba challenge, ecourse. Yep, I'm taking my own medicine. So today we were covering correspondence, and I'm calling this correspondence versus superstition. So correspondence, for those that don't know, is the law that states as above, so below, as below, so above. And when we look at the definition of correspondence, one of the definitions is a communication between different parties. Now, when you understand correspondence, they say that they don't call it a master key, they call it a major principle that you can use to get a better understanding of the universe and yourself. And by starting with what you have, you will be able to understand higher things and higher realms. What do I mean? The same processes that happen within your body, the same processes that happen in your life, the same processes that happen in your relationships, are the same processes that goes on in outer space and in larger matters and on different realms. So by us taking the time to learn about us, we are better equipped to be able to understand larger things. But we have a problem with is we have a lot of people that want to jump straight into the higher things rather than corresponding in a sense with the five parts of their being, or corresponding with themselves and figuring out themselves. They want to figure out bigger problems. The issue for us that I want to really focus on is that when correspondence is not understood, or the law of correspondence is not understood and not used, people tend to lean on superstitions. One of the things about human beings is that we are pattern seeking and pattern making machines. I use a machine for lack of a better term, organisms. Let's just say that. Pattern seeking and pattern forming organisms. Why? Patterns make life easier for us. And if we don't understand correspondence, what starts to happen is that we start leaning on superstitions. And superstitions are basically misunderstandings of larger laws, or actual laws, or actual things that happen in life. So we'll come up with these superstitions to get a better understanding of what's going on in our lives and in the universe. And many of us in my community especially lean on old superstitions rather than understanding and taking the time to explore what's really going on with us. We'll use superstition to explain away behaviors and activities in our lives. Now, the issue with this is that when we lean on superstition, right, it leaves us in the space of ignorance. And with ignorance, it is hard for anyone to make a come up. When we start really focusing in and using the idea of correspondence in our life, it gives us a sense of control. It takes it away from superstition. Now, this is the other issue with us. Because we have been forced into a situation and into living situations that are controlled by not the universe, but by other men. Like this whole idea of white supremacy, right? This whole idea of oppression. Because we are confined in a universe, in a sense, or a world that has been designed by men, we don't get to have the time to expand on our knowledge of the universe and use that knowledge of the universe in our lives, because we got so much man shit popping off in our life, and we think that the man shit is the actual law of the universe. But when in actuality is nothing but confusion and our misunderstanding of universal laws or the laws that are around us, and in that we suffer, right? But by us grasping this key of correspondence, we're able to improve our existence on this planet. That's my 5 minutes, family. I want to thank you. Those that are interested in getting into the G&J media family, Gye-Nyame journey, or even just interested in the ecourse to see what we're talking about, be sure to check out, go to freegyecourse.com. I want to thank all of you that took the time to check this out. And I am done.